Good morning, my fellow Africans. I'm going to be speaking to African people this morning, straight from Jerusalem. Africans are not smart. That's my honest message this morning. I don't think Africans are smart enough. Even the West are still struggling in this life, in as much as they have good infrastructure and everything, but among them they are still struggling. Talk less of we African that was colonized by them and they keep us where we are today. I want you to take a moment. You see, I want to tell you guys one thing. Religion has been one of those things that they use in caging Africa into where we are today. And they are going to tell you, don't ask questions. Hey, shut up there, don't ask questions. Don't talk to God like that. This is my God, this is my Jesus. Don't talk to God like that. Why are you not going to church? Don't you know that what God cannot do cannot exist? God can do everything, but generation upon generation, you Africans are suffering. Life will be unfair to those who are not fair to themselves. Those who are not smart, let me repeat. Life will be unfair to people who are not smart enough to understand and ask questions. A child who went to school and asked questions used to be the smartest child in the class. I repeat, in the class. Many of you have been to school. A child who always says, oh, excuse me, I want to ask a question. Is always the smartest child in the class because he wants to know. As you hold the Bible in your hand and you are going to church tomorrow, ask yourself, your father, your forefather, did that Bible really save your forefather? That Bible is a way of life, and you cannot really understand the Bible in full. There's a mystery and there's a conspiracy in that book. You can't totally condemn the book. It is a book where people can learn a lot. You are going to learn a lot in that book because it's a way of life. But Africa, please, we need to be smart. The moment we put our differences, every African country, we have more than one languages, and we don't love each other. We are going to start from our own countries, each African countries. We begin to love ourselves and understand that we are all human beings. Collectively, we talk together. We fight our common enemies, who are the politicians. Our politicians are the puppets of the West, who try to keep us where we are still are today. After the slave era, then the colonization in Africa. Today, we are purposely traveling abroad for self-slaves. Everybody wants to get a visa to go to Lebanon, where they don't even like a black man. Everybody wants to get a visa to go to Saudi Arabia, where a black man is not even respected. I'm not saying all of them they don't respect, but there are few of them who don't respect black man in those countries. They treat us like the evidence are there. Those evidence are on social media. I'm not trying to blaspheme them. Many people want to go to the West, where there is racism. Let me explain to you. Africa, we got to start building Africa together. Together, please. The smartest ones among us, it's either they are in the grave right now or they are in prison. Not because Africans don't have smart people. There are smart people in Africa. But one thing is this. Whenever somebody rises up to talk to Africa and see the future and see the reason why Africa needs to take themselves out of this puppet of West, who are actually after our mineral resources, and then they are going to send your own brother to come against you, just like what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. talking about referendum and to have a state of their own in Biafra. Do you think the West don't know about that? Because it's smart. They are going to tell you, no. Release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, release him. He does nothing. They understand this is how it was. This is how it has been coming long time. This is what they did to Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana. This is what they did to Mulumba. Idi Amin of Uganda did not wake up one day and begin to play the roles he plays. It was because of what he saw. And he tried to make him a monster. And today, when you go to social media, you will never hear anything good about Idi Amin of Uganda. If not for the social media era, what happened to Egypt, Libya, former Libya president? What happened to him? We not gonna know. They will tell us, oh, he has a weapon there. It's a dangerous weapon. Meanwhile, those who are saying that he have weapon, them they have more dangerous weapon in their own country. Africans are not smart. And I'm going to repeat again, we are not smart enough. We start by loving ourselves and begin to open the gate of Africa for everybody to be loved. I have no reason to stay in South Africa for 10 years if the gate is closed. No, and if I want to, I will want to. But I will have no reason to stay in South Africa 10 years without going to my own country because the gate is closed. A South African person will not have a reason not to go to Nigeria to explore when the gate is open. The same thing the West is doing to us African people, we are doing it to ourselves. We close the gate of Africa. Oh, you are from Zimbabwe, don't cross the border. This is South Africa. Oh, this is Lesotho, don't come here. You are from Zimbabwe. Oh, you are from Ghana, don't come here. Oh, you are from Uganda. Oh, you are from... I quite understood. The West don't ask those questions. You don't need a working visa to cross from Germany down to United Kingdom. I repeat, you don't need a visa to go from Germany down to United Kingdom. Now, United Kingdom is not part of the European Union, right? But still, the border is open. You don't need a visa to cross from France down to United Kingdom to work. Once you come with your passport and ID from France or Germany, you are entitled to work. Just a little paperwork and you are gone. That is it. Why are we Africans so idiotic not to see that we don't have a future? All of us, we don't have a future. This is a fact. That is why I say all of you should let us drop this Bible first and critically think for ourselves. Can't you see that we need to ask questions? Some of you think when you drop the Bible, you are going to die. What is wrong with you people that you don't have to ask questions? Some pastors don't like me because I ask questions even about God who created me. I believe there is God who created me. I believe there is a creator. I don't want to say God because I don't know who gave him that name, God. But I believe that there's a creator of heaven and earth who created me. I believe that who created the world. But I still have to ask questions. Why will you be up there and then you send the Satan down here to torment us and tell us that when you are okay, you love us? God loves us. As much as you love us, you throw the Satan that is fighting with you up there and you throw the Satan down here to a Canaan man. And then the Satan keeps tormenting us. You say, oh, if you are doing good, you are going to go to hell. If you are not doing good, you go to hellfire, you go to heaven. We need to ask questions. That does not mean that If there is God out there, he's not going to be angry with me. He's going to say like, oh, this guy is thinking smart like me. But many of you will be in church and say, oh, this guy is stupid, he's going to hell. I'm not going to any heaven. I'm not going to any hell. God is not going to be angry with me because God wants the smartest people. The creator of heaven and earth wants you to be smart. Those who are smart are those who are building bridges under the water. Those who are smart are those who are asking questions. How the human existence, the animals. Do you know that people who ask questions, they are the one who built the aeroplane? How did you think the aeroplane come? By studying the bird, by questioning the creator. How did the bird fly? The great aeroplane that everybody is enjoying today. Everything that is created under this land, under this world, is imitation. The camera now is imitation of your eye, your retina. Your retina, your eye, this camera you're watching me right now, it is derived from your eye. They study the eyes, asking God questions, and God give them the wisdom to create camera. That is smartness. All of you, all the Africa, how many African countries do we have? About 55 countries of thereabout. Please show me one African country that is. What is your production? What are you delivering to the West? They don't respect you because you have nothing to give. You have nothing for them to give except your resources, and you think your resources is enough? Your resources is not enough. Your smartness is needed. The moment you begin to understand as an African that you have an equation to solve. Let me take you to Barack Obama when he was the president of America. Every black man was happy. Oh, Barack Obama, first black president of is from Kenya. The Kenyan people were happy that Kenya is going to be the second America. Guess what? He brought shame to Kenyans. What did he bring? Show me what he did. He told you guys that you must become gays. That's the only thing he brought. That Kenyans must become gay. That is the only thing that Obama brought. Guess what Obama brought to Nigeria? War. Yes. Division. Obama, the president, the black president. Guys, he went to social media and said, hey, good luck, Jonathan, you must leave the power. And he left the power for Buhari. Nigeria is in a turmoil right now. Nigeria is in a turmoil. People are dying of hunger. I'm telling you guys. I'll be honest with you. Nigeria is really dying. But it's not on social media. Those who are smart enough to divide the country, they are being arrested. Yoruba people need to work with the Igbos. So we are smart people. If you don't work with us, you will keep suffering in that country called Nigeria. Work with us so that we can divide that nation. I'm tired of serving the Igbo people all the time. All the smartness, all the education we have, we are running down. You see that we are running down to Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, America, Europe, and Britain. But as smart as we think we are not resourceful in Africa itself. South Africa got independent. I was happy that South Africa is America of Africa. But number one, South African people are busy hating. Instead of them to be smart and think, what did they cost us? Why are we suffering? South Africa, Nigerians are not your problem. Zimbabweans are not your problem in South Africa. You are your problem in South Africa. You African, we are togetherness. We are our problem. There's nothing wrong if South African Nigerians sit down together. How we are going to move South African forward. We talk together, we can have a community together. If we don't love you, we can't be in your country. Not everybody in South Africa is problematic. Why the hate? Because other people are telling you kwere kwere, and you too, you are believing kwere kwere is not good. All of us, we are humans with blood. And economy of South Africa is dying. There's no job. But you are busy thinking negative. The foreigner. No. I'm not saying that the foreigners that are not doing well, you should not talk about them. The criminals, talk about them. But not everybody in South Africa is a criminal. We have smart doctors in South Africa. We have nurses in South Africa. We have lecturers in South Africa. We have teachers in South Africa. We have people who got business in South Africa. We have import and exporter in South Africa. We have all sort of people who are business people in South Africa, and they are contributing to the economy of South Africa, no matter how small their business is. Africa, we need to wake up. Wake up, Africa. Our motherland. If we can think smart, where were we coming from? As an African people, as Pan-African, if we think and we sit together and say, where are we really coming from? We can conquer our common enemy, who are the West, through our politicians. They kept us where we are so that we can always say we must buy visa. They are making a lot of money on that embassy all the time because we want to fly. We want to run away from the suffering in Africa. They are making money. They kept us where we are, but you people are not smart enough. You will carry your Bible tomorrow and go to the church, and the pastors are going to lie upon lie upon lie upon lie, and you keep going there until you die. Nothing for you. Your children are going to inherit the poverty and keep moving, and they keep carrying the Bible. I'm not saying, you see, religion cannot save the world from infrastructure. Religion cannot give you infrastructure. Religion cannot put food on your table. Religion is a way of life. Don't do this, do this. Okay, how to live with people. This is high time, Africa. We need to smart, and to be smart enough to begin to love each other. Open the gates to everybody. Let us talk, sit down together. Let us stop listening to the West. The moment we close the door, I'm not saying we are not going to work with the West. Close the door and make a secret meeting. Let us make meeting in Africa. Ask questions. The president of Malawi, how are you doing? What is going on? The president of Nigeria, you ask questions. What are you doing with the people? Why are you treating the people bad? Now everybody is silent. Why the West? They are milking our resources. Is that smartness? South Africa produced diamond, but all the diamonds are made in foreign land. They are manufactured in foreign land, and they bring it back to South Africa. And they say, "Oh, South African, this gold is from France. Oh, I went to France. I bought this gold, not knowing that that gold you buy in France was harvested back at your backyard." In West Africa, we produce cocoa. A lot of countries in West Africa produce cocoa, but we don't have a factory that manufactures and package cocoa. But all the cocoa must go to the West. They produce chocolate and bring it to us. We don't have factory. We are not smart enough. If we are smart enough, we are going to sit down and adjust our ways with the West, with the Americans, with the British, with the Europeans, and with the Middle Easterns. Thousands of Nigerians are in Lebanon right now suffering. Thousands of Cameroonians are in Lebanon suffering right now. Thousands of Uganda are right now in Oman suffering. Saudi Arabia suffering. UAE suffering. Dubai Emirates suffering. A lot of African people are somewhere suffering right now in the hands of people who hate them, but we want to work and survive, running away from the poverty of Africa. My message this morning is deep to those who can really understand. Pan-African is sacrosanct. Malcolm X, Malcolm Garvey, all these people fight for Pan-African. Kwame Nkrumah, all these people, they find them. You people don't read. You people don't go to check history. The moment you go to check history, if you see somebody saying, hey, kwere kwere, you tell them, shut up there. Zimbabweans are not kwere kwere in South Africa. Ghanaians are not kwere kwere in South Africa. Shut up. If you see anybody in Nigeria telling you a Ghanaian is kwere kwere in Nigeria, tell that person, shut up there. Nigerians belong to Ghanaians. We are all African. We all cross the Mediterranean seas. The migration of Africa started from Egypt. And we are scattered. As we grow and move, they create autonomy. Everybody moves, and we keep moving and we keep expanding. And we speak in different language. Can anybody tell me how language is created? If you're smart enough, tell me how language is created. Many of you are not smart enough to know that language is just by mistake. Like language comes by mistake. I'll give you an example how language expands. I speak Igbo, right? And this is my family, this is my father, my mother. We grow up together, we begin to expand, we begin to expand. At a point, my children will move further. You know, the African people will expand. As you mix with other people, the language it changes automatically by error. That's my point. Language is changed by error. Language is created by error. And they accepted it. When you call a tree a mango, people will believe that. I mean, yeah, that you have to be accepted. When you repeat those things, it becomes what you call it. Language is created by error. Nobody sit down and begin to say, this is the language we are going to, this is how we are going to pronounce it. Nowhere in the world. The English I speak, the English that is coming out of my mouth right now is created by error. Many people who met with different language, they meet together and they begin to speak their dialect and join together. English come out of France and the rest of Europe who came together in Britain after they conquer the colonizer at that period. But even the colonizers, even Britain doesn't belong to those who are in British right now. But that's story for another day. So they all met together and begin to create. And you ask yourself, why are they speaking English in America? I don't want to go into that history now. I don't want to go to the history of America today. So thank you very much. We are already on 23 minutes, almost 24 minutes. So thank you for watching. And make sure you share this video if this video really makes sense to you. And even if it doesn't make sense to you, please share. Thank you very much. My name is Solomon, delivering from state of Israel, Jerusalem. Yeah, of course, I'm not in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is just 1 hour to Tel Aviv. I'm in Tel Aviv. God bless you. God bless state of Israel. God bless America. God bless Britain. God bless Europe. God bless Emirates. God bless the whole world. God bless Africa. God bless South Africa. God bless Africa. God bless Africa. I don't want to use that Nigeria. No. I hate that name Nigeria. But God is going to bless Africa. God bless Biafra. One love. Peace. I'm out.